Brock Meyer with Fairmount Friends and our children's ministry, and we're back again for another kids lesson. I've got with me today
Judah, Ronnie, Nora.
Judah, Ronnie, and Nora, and we're going to teach another one of our favorite Bible lessons. Get ready, you're going to love it. Here we go. All right, we're ready for our story. Judah, take it away.
So today we are going to Genesis chapter 6, for Noah's Ark. And all of the people are only evil all the time.
God said he would destroy the earth with the flood. So God said that he will destroy all of the people and all of the animals and all of the Barbies and all of the bicycles and all of the LOLs and all of the princesses and all of the truffle cookies and all of my bunnies and my toys and everything and part of my Nancy dolls and my...
And Noah's heart was right with God, and God chose him to be the one to save everybody.
God told Noah to build a big ark to fill it with his family and to fill it with all living creatures, a boy and a girl.
And it was a 45 by 75 by 450, and the door was big enough for the tallest giraffe and the widest elephant.
God said to bring enough food for his family and for his animals. Noah obeyed and did whatever God said.
And now it's time to build.
Just a little tighter. Is this how tall it needs to be?
Just as the animals came to Adam to be named, the animals came to Noah to be saved on the ark.
This is really a picture of taking us back to the beginning. We go from Genesis 6 back to Genesis 1 and 2, where God has a man, Adam, and he brings the animals past Adam to be named. And now we see Noah, and God brings the animals to him to be saved.
Like monkeys.
Like bunnies. Aww. And horses. the ark. He was 600 when the rain started.
Whoa!
And it rained for 40 days and 40 nights, and the rain kept crawling higher and higher until it was higher than Mount Everest, 20 feet higher to be exact. It rained for 40 days and 40 nights. It's crazy.
It's a lot of rain. Sorry, man. I just got to do this. This for 40 days.
No.
150 days, the water flooded the earth. That's a lot of water.
And Noah sent out a raven in search of land, but there wasn't, so it returned.
Then he sent out a dove, and it came back too.
And Noah sent out another dove 7 days later, and it came back with a freshly plucked leaf in its mouth. And it takes us all the way back from Genesis 1 and 2 to where when God created earth, he hovered over the waters. And back in Genesis 6, it happens all over again, except it's a dove hovering over the sea waters, looking for the tree of life.
Bro. Where do you get this stuff?
From a pastor.
7 days later, he sent another dove. And the dove didn't come back because he found somewhere place to live. And the ark landed on the mountain.
Think about all of those animals and all of that poop. I think they were relieved to get out of that ark. 14 months in the ark total. Now our quarantine doesn't sound as bad as after all.
No, it doesn't.
What do you think they did to pass the time?
Think they had the internet?
Yeah.
They played with their Onion Elsia dolls. I think they painted their nails.
Maybe they played games. Or they did a magic trick.
Noah's family and all of the animals got to leave the ark.
Yes!
And God made a promise.
And God made a promise to never destroy the earth again by a flood.
And he put a rainbow in the sky. I love rainbows. And the unicorn jumped over the rainbow.
Wow, I got work to do.
And the rainbow was a symbol of God's promise to never destroy the earth by a flood again.
Wow, what a story. Sometimes it was the story of Noah's Ark, and sometimes it was the story of Nora's Ark. You never know what you're going to get. Here's a few takeaways, kids, that we want to learn. We want to be like Noah. He had a heart for God. God was looking across the entire planet for a righteous man, and he found Noah. His heart was toward God, and he loved him. He wanted to protect his family and lead his family the way that God would have him live. Number 2, he also obeyed. He obeyed what God had told him. In the same way, we want to obey our parents. We want to obey our teachers and coaches. We want to obey our grandparents. We want to have a heart that whatever God is telling us to do, we want to say yes to God. And the bigger the yes is in our heart, the more God will be able to use us to do great things. Also, we see that God is faithful. He is faithful through it all. Even when things get hard, God still is faithful to help out the people He loves. And lastly, even if people are making fun of us, like they did to Noah, even if our friends make fun of us at school because we love Jesus, or because we are obeying our parents or our teachers, or because we're trusting God, we still want to keep trusting and living for Jesus with everything we've got, because God wants to do an amazing, supernatural, miracle thing with your life. And He does it through obedient hearts. So we can do this. We can be just like Noah. Can we do this, guys?
Yeah! Yeah.
Hi, this is Brock Meyer.
Are you introducing us?
No. So we're going to Genesis 6. No.
Fill it. All of these names. And to fill it with his and to fill it with his family. And to fill it with his hand. With his family.
And Noah and God's.
Nope.
God said bring a lot of food for his animals and family. And God obeyed to
God obeyed?
yeah.
Yeah.
God obeyed. Noah obeyed and do everything what Noah said. Well, I was doing what Mom was. And God.
Nope.
All right.
Noah obeyed and do whatever Noah said.
Noah didn't say. God said.
And then Jonah.
Jonah.
God and Noah.
God told Noah.
Noah was 6. No.
Is that you? Oh my God. Someone tooted. Oh my word. That was a girl. Aside from us, it's only girls in here.
It returned with no land searched.
And ark landed on
Thanks for getting around to it. This is a gassy girl.
I farted.
Hey guys,
Good night.
And Noah's my things and the like my LOL dolls that I showed you.